What's going on, y'all? My name is Brian Waldron. Super excited to bring you another banger. You already know what it is. Again, if you're new to the channel. If you're new to the channel, my name is Brian Waldron. By the age of 26, we were able to do over $3.5 million in event space business. And now I'm just here to give you the game so you can go ahead and do it and make a whole bunch of money yourself. Let's get to it. Right. Become an event space millionaire by doing this. Y'all know I don't like to waste time. I like to get straight into the video. This one is going to be a little bit more dense and technical. I made a video similar to this like before, triple your event space bookings in 90 days, where I basically listed out all the different ways to generate leads, and a lot of people were able to make a lot of money from that video. So highly recommend you watch that video yourself. But in this one, I kind of wanted to isolate it a little bit more, dive a little bit deeper so that you can truly understand the different ways, because I see all the times I'm on these different Facebook groups and group chats, and people don't understand how to get leads. And it's just like, generating leads is really not complicated. You just don't want to do it. So, for all my people who are overachievers and who do want to make a lot of money, this video is for you. So, let's get to it. There's really only two ways to generate leads. Only two ways to generate leads. We have free and we have paid. Either you're going to do it in hard work, or you're going to spend money so somebody else does the hard work. That's the only way you are going to generate leads. And the reason I take time to acknowledge this is because a lot of people don't understand this. Why do you think you're going to generate leads in your business if you're not paying for them or doing the work? That's not going to happen. It doesn't make any sense. Cool. Like I said, I'm speaking to my smart people, my overachievers who understand this concept. Let's get to it. Right. I'm actually going to add something over here. Beautiful. So, any, mini, mighty, mo, catch, talk about the toe. Beautiful. Let's start with the paid versions first, right? And then we'll hop into the free ones later. Now, like I mentioned, I want to dive a little bit deeper into this one, and I'll probably make a video that just kind of goes into one of these categories later on, but it's very, very simple, right? When it comes down to lead generation traffic, and for those who don't know what a lead is basically somebody that you can contact and interact with who has shown interest in your business, right? So, the first one is Facebook ads. Now, a lot of people wonder, Brian, how do I make money with Facebook ads? Or I don't want to spend money on Facebook ads. You don't want to spend money on Facebook ads because it hasn't made you any money yet. But once you learn how Facebook ads can make you money, you'll be spending a lot more money on them. Cool. How do we track with Facebook ads? There's two things that you want to optimize for when it comes down to Facebook ads. And it's message conversations and we have booked calls or booked appointments. Now, how does this come into play? When it comes down to message conversations, you can optimize for somebody to direct message you on Instagram. So instead of you going to somebody going to your website, or somebody going to your funnel, they can go directly and DM you. So how does that funnel look like? That funnel looks like step number 1, prospect sees ad. Step number 2, setter or you. Actually, excuse me. Prospect DMs your business. Step number 3, setter or you engages with prospect. Step number 4, prospect books appointment. Step number 5, prospect books. That's the funnel. That's the funnel. That's the funnel. Very, very simple. Prospect is going to see your ad. Hey, my name is Brian. I have a big, beautiful event space right here in Brooklyn, New York. Come check it out. Prospect DMs your business. Hey, Brian's big, beautiful event space. I'm interested. Do you have a date available for my baby shower? Step number 3, setter or you engages with prospect. Hey, Mr. or Mrs. Prospect, of course we have our venue available for your date. Come on down and see it. Step number 4, prospect books an appointment. Hey, here's the link to schedule an appointment. You can come in and visit my venue so we can talk more about how we can help. Step number 5, if you're a good closer, your prospect will book, which is actually something we talk about in Scale Your Venue, where a lot of people might generate leads, but they're not closing them. These are all things that you have to track, which is actually something that we do in Scale Your Venue, where there are certain metrics that we have to track. For example, your cost to acquire a customer, which is your CAC, your lifetime value, LTV, right? Return on ad spend, ROAS. These are all things that you want to know when you're running ads. You can't just be throwing money blindly because, say for example, your cost to acquire a customer is way too high. If on average your lifetime value of a client is $2,500 or $3,000, but it's costing you $2,000 to go ahead and acquire that customer, this is not a profitable business. You feel what I'm saying? I was about to get a little New York on that one, you feel me? And then the last one with ROAS, and these are just 3. There's a ton of other metrics that we track. But with your ROAS, if you're not profitable on your ads even going out the door, none of this stuff makes a difference. Y'all picking up what I'm putting down? So that's just message conversations. Let's go over to booked appointments. So now with the booked appointments, that's more similar to a VSL or a video sales letter, but we call it a book a tour funnel. So it would be 1, prospect sees ad. 2, prospect visits funnel. 3, prospect views video about your space. 4, prospect books appointment. And 5, prospect books. So you're gonna notice that this one is a little less nurturing, it's a little less engaging, because this is more so for my people who they probably don't have as good setters, or they don't have any setters at all, so they just rely on basically just selling at the open house. That's the key optimization metric right there. We're optimizing for booked appointments, or AKA booked calls. And then at that point, you're tracking show rate, you're tracking close rate, all these different metrics. And unfortunately, a lot of people who are in the event space industry do not track this stuff. They just kind of throw paint at the wall and just hopefully that it sticks. Or they hit me with the classic, I get all my business on referrals. Yeah, for how long and how sustainable is that? I don't know anybody in event spaces doing more than $250,000 in a year relying on solely referrals. It's not a way to scale an actual business. You picking up one point down? So, because it's kind of getting dark. Let's erase this real quick. I hope this really made sense. Like I mentioned, we were gonna dig a little bit deeper, but I'm glad we got that one kind of out the way. Number 2, lead gen sites. This one's a little bit more straightforward. It's just listing your space on different websites. Like for example, PeerSpace is one, Splacer is one, what's another one? Gigster is another one. Wedding Wire is another one. So far as we know, there's about maybe like 6 or 8 out there that are just like lead generation sites. Now, they all have different pricing models. For example, PeerSpace, Placer, and Gigster, you'll be able to just pay like a 10-15% of whatever booked bookings that they give you. Other sites like Wedding Wire usually have like some type of subscription, and there's a few others that are just kind of like PPC, pay-per-click, pay-per-lead, situations like that. Me personally, if I was to start a venue right today, I would really just focus on the ones that just take a percentage of revenue, because at least that's like, you're not in the hole. Like they only get paid when you get paid. So, and again, but the big caveat with these different websites is I don't like to rely on them. Like imagine paying 10 to 15% off the top of your business at all times inevitably. That's not a good way to scale an actual business. So what I always recommend people to do is when they start their business, like you can have these as a lead generation for like the first couple months, but then you should have your own lead generation system with like Instagram or cold outreach or whatever the case may be, which we're gonna talk about this a little bit, right? Number 3 is giveaways. Now this one is pretty straightforward. One of the biggest things that really helped us in our business is like we would give away dates, right? So we would say like, hey, you would post on Instagram like, hey, we're giving away 1 free date at our event space. Comment the word date and we'll send you the link. Well, that's if you're using a mini chat and whatnot, which is a little bit more of a new thing, but we can talk about that in another video. Well, actually, we have talked about it in triple your event space bookings in 90 days. But yeah, so it'd be like, hey, we're giving away a date, and think about it like this: if a date only costs you $1,000, but you're getting 50,000 opt-ins, that's a pretty good return on ad spend or return on giveaway. Your ROG, if you ask me. You feel what I'm saying? So this one's a lot more straightforward. How can you track it? I mean, if you have, like I said, 1,000 people who opt in and you only gave away one date, that's worth $1,000. You just got 1,000 leads for $1 a pop. That's pretty fucking good. Alrighty, so that takes care of the paid. Let's go into the free. Now, I'm not gonna spend too much time on the free. Well, I probably am gonna spend a lot of time on the free anyway, but number one, organic content, posting on Instagram. Now this 100% must be paired with ManyChat. 100%. If you don't know what ManyChat is, it is a system that'll actually automate your DMs, comments, and a lot of interactions on Instagram. So what that basically looks like is one biz owner makes a post with a call to action. And when I say call to action can look like comment the word tour and I'll send you a link to book our venue. Comment the word dates if you're interested in booking our venues, right? So, biz owner makes a post with a call to action. 2, prospect comments or DMs with call to action. Conversation goes to the direct messages. And then the setter takes over from there, kind of similar to like a Facebook message conversation situation. Same exact thing, except this one is just free. So instead of you paying for message conversations, if you don't want to pay for that, you have to do more posts. And if you're not posting, and if you're not running ads, you are not going to get any leads. And that's the craziest part about it. I see so many venue owners who literally just throw up 4 walls in their city and expect everybody to run to their venue. Yeah, you and 500 other fucking venues. So again, if you're not going to be paying for advertising and you're not going to work, you may as well close your doors. So that's organic content in a nutshell. Number 2 of the free section, and last but not least, is cold outreach. Cold outreach is basically reaching out to every Tom, Dick, and Harry that has ever shown interest in venues. So that might look like going on other venue owners' pages and cold messaging every single person who follows them. Hey, this is Brian. I saw that you followed Casey's venue. Were you looking for an event space in Brooklyn, New York? Very, very simple, very straightforward. This is optimized through your script. So if you have a really kick-ass script, you can go ahead and make sure that you go ahead and book a lot of calls. The same thing as message conversations, except this is more of a free way to do it. Yo, my name is Brian. I really hope this video was helpful. If there's anything that you feel that you want me to cover in more in depth, comment the word in depth. Nah, let me stop playing, but comment in the description and I'll be sure to go check out those comments and see what we can put on the board for more content in 2024. Also, if you are a venue owner looking to scale and get more bookings, I'm gonna drop the link below for a chance to offer an opportunity to work with our company, Scale Your Venue, where we help you put in the sales, marketing, business management, and automation in your business so that you can make a whole bunch of money and become an event space millionaire like in this post. And if you're not an event space owner yet, and you do wanna start your own event space business, I'm also gonna drop the link to apply for our company, Event Space Elites, where you can work with us to help you find, fund, and fill your very own event space. I'll be talking to y'all soon. Let's go.